Welcome back, guys. We got more of the warning on today's video.
I'm excited for this. I like them.
Brand new song.
Yeah, new release.
New single. I think this has been, not a long time coming, but people have been waiting a couple of years for them. We just got introduced to the warning.
Yeah.
Right?
So we got lots to catch up on.
Literally like a month, maybe 2 months ago was the
Yeah.
first introduction that we had to the warning. So, we haven't been waiting probably as long as everybody else has for new material. And we still have a lot of old material to get into.
Catch up on.
But also, we should mention that we're going to put this one up, sick, with an exclamation mark. We're going to put this one up probably before the last one that we did. So I think that would have been our second song that we did from them, right?
Yep.
So we've already done 2, but we've only released 1.
So 3 will be up before 2.
Yes, and that one was a request from somebody. So we wanted to get with this one up, obviously, because it's brand new, and we wanted to check it out. They just released it, so we've already done 2. This will be our third one, but there will only be 2 up on the channel. But that said, you have another one to look forward to.
Yes, coming soon.
We're doing more of the warning. Anyways, enough about that. Let's get back to the warning. They've been fire.
Yeah, they are awesome. And it's so crazy that they're sisters, like 3 insanely talented individuals.
Yes. And my favorite so far, a little bit biased, I think, has been the drummer in Paulina.
Yeah, she's really, really cool. And while we're talking about the drummer, I'm going to have a little pop quiz question for you guys. Right. And we want to know what prestigious music school she was accepted into.
Yeah, if you know that, drop it down below. Yes. And we'll give you that answer at the end. If you don't know, don't worry.
Yeah.
But like I said, I've been enjoying the warning thus far.
Yep.
I'm excited to check it out. So let's not wait any longer and get into it. Sick, the official music video.
All right, let's go.
Don't model your drumming after me. Feeling sick yet, Samantha?
No, but I was like, hey, I was getting into that.
Well, I'm sorry, but, I get enough slack from people already in the comments, and it's due to copyright. So would you like to elaborate on what you're feeling then? Because I ruined your groove, so you can tell me about it.
No, this is really cool. I like the vibe of this a lot. It has a really great groove, and there's a lot of ups and downs, I feel like, with the instrumentation and the energy, but it still holds a really good groove.
Mm-hmm. Kind of you mean like the stop starts that they're doing?
Yeah. And I'm loving the visuals. if you guys have been here for a while, I love the music videos.
If you're new to the channel, Sam loves her videos.
Yeah, but this is really cool how they have like almost the cartoon-esque aspect. I can't speak to it. But then there's also like actual real recorded video, like visuals in there of them on stage that are just like really high exposure, black and white. And they've got these like pops of pink and like people coming out of people's heads and like all this crazy stuff going on.
Yeah, the video is very cool. And, for me, I'm more of an audio person. Yes. So I'm loving the song as a whole. It is great. Creativity on overload. The way that you said, they're kind of stop starts, but I'd really like to transition into that sick, the way they started with the song that way, and then just the hard drop. Obviously got a lot of energy to it. The drums are, again, we said in the last one that we were listening to, at the forefront.
Really drive it.
But I feel like the lead vocal is, she's showing off her, sorry, I can't remember her name at this point. She's really showing off her capability as well in this one. She can get into the gritty side, and she can come with the energy, and that clearly is representative in the song as a whole with the instrumentals, and at the same time, she can come out of that gritty section and go into the storytelling component of the message that she wants to get across with the lyrics, but in a more we'll say quote unquote ear pleasing manner. And so she's, like I said, just showing off the versatility, right?
Yeah, even lyrically I like it because I think that it highlights a lot of like how a lot of people probably feel sometimes about like just going through the motions of life, and like you're not really like, you're living just to pass time, and sometimes it can kind of feel like you need something to like wake you up and make you feel alive. Like maybe you're being a little bit aggressive with it, but like the lyrics of saying that you bleeding just to feel alive and needing violence to kind of like wake you up and stuff like that. But I feel like that's probably them just like being like dramatizing it, whereas I feel like there are probably a lot of people who feel like like how many times did you say like, wow, I don't even know where this whole year went, it just passed me by because I was just living day to day, going through the same routines, everything, same thing.
Yeah, so they're taking an in-your-face approach.
Yes, they are.
To making sure that doesn't happen, to get that message across.
The underlying message, I feel like, is you can relate to it.
Yeah, but I think that, like you said, those lyrics play into the song title, Sick, and then the way they emphasize the song title with that just jump in your ear, in your face with that, the way they say sick, it's like they're getting the point across, right? Yeah. By the emphasis of that word, which obviously is going to make it catchy. It's going to make it stand out, probably why they chose it as a single. Yep. But let's find out if it gets any more sick.
Let's do it.
In the last minute and a half.
Kill the
Well, I would say that sick is sick. That is my opinion.
Yeah, 100%. It was really good. I really enjoyed that.
I enjoyed the fact that it wasn't too complex lyrically, but at the same time, they were adding a lot of different effects in different sections to make it stand out in different ways. So like certain sections were more distorted than other ones were in terms of the lyrics and the vocal. And even, the lyrics, like I said, not being overly complex, catchy, which is great for a single. Obviously, you want it to stick out, be repetitive so people don't forget it. People want to play it. Sounds great. But the instrumentation that they use throughout it had a great groove, but it was kind of complex. I mean, I'd have to listen to it again to take it all in because they were going in so many different places. But I did find that even though the song you can keep with that groove and it's not overcomplicated to listen to, it was almost like a subtle complicated composition. In that, like, they went a lot of places in the song that if you really deep dive and listen to it, as I will when I listen back to it again, it was really well done, and there was a lot in there for 3 minutes.
And I think that, like you said, right, and I think we talked about this at the break too, like there's a lot of complexities in pieces, but then the overall like underlying groove of the song keeps you to be able to be engaged in the song as a whole and not really feel like it's chaotic and all over the place. Like it ties it all together very well. Yeah,
like the main riff was awesome. I really enjoyed that as well, but they had little subtleties in that riff as well. And the way they kind of used the backing vocals was great. So overall, I'm impressed. I mean, I've loved them thus far in our introduction to them. You guys were saying we had to check them out, and you guys were right. But I feel like this might be my favorite. I really liked Evolve. I liked the second one that we did, but you'll have to wait and find out what that is. But I think this might be my favorite. And, that means in light of that, this is their most recent one, and I have said, you guys got on me about this one. I said, they have a bright future, and I was referring to the fact that they were so young, and they have so much ahead of them. You guys were saying they've been doing it for 10 years, bro. So but
clearly they do have a bright future.
But coming back to that, I think this is their most recent release, and we'll see how other people feel about it. But if this is a sign of their progression, then my assessment was accurate.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Right?
And coming back to that video for a second, like when we were in the second half, the parts with the white and black cartoons and the girls with the dark hair really took me back to this character that I used to really like when I was younger, and her name was Emily Destrange. If you guys know who that is, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. But she was like this almost like punk, rocky, gothic kind of girl, and it was a cartoon, and I used to have clothing like with her on it, and that's exactly what that reminded me of, like with like the dark hair and like the rocker girl, like punk kind of clothes, and I'm like, that literally has serious Emily Destrange vibes.
Well, I think as well the song has kind of a hard rock punk mix, in my opinion, to it. So maybe they were going for that with the theme. Maybe if you guys did your homework on this one, you can elaborate on that and give us any insights. But you can let us know as well about how you feel, if you're loving this one as much as I did. And Sam, you got to give him an answer to that pop quiz question about Paulina.
So what school did Paulina get accepted to? Prestigious music school, and it was the Berklee College of Music.
That's right, and it's one of the most prestigious in the world, apparently.
Yeah, so clearly she is sick.
Yeah, well, I think that's pretty accurate based on the song title. So hopefully you guys enjoyed our reaction. Make sure you hit the like button if you did. You can also leave us a comment. Like I said, if this is your first time on the channel, you should hit the subscribe button because we're going to have another warning video. That's so weird for me. I just want to say it's either we're going to have another warning video.
Yeah.
It's like I can't say we're going to have another
the warning video. Yeah, it does sound kind of weird.
But you've been warned to come back and check out our channel in the future. So make sure you hit the notification bell. Yes. We'll see you then.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you then.